Hi there, this is Charlo from Spooks on a quick tutorial on how to use the free version of EasyTCPtransfer, a tool that enables you to send or receive files at your best possible upload speed through internet. So if you're sending a lot of large files or you're receiving a lot of large files, this just might be the tool for you, because I haven't seen any other tool that sends at that speed. So since there is a new free version available now at ett.designburo.nl, I'll just show you how this works. Let's go. Go to download and choose the EasyTCP free server edition, and press here download now, and install this. I just did that a sec ago, as I did with the server, the client edition as well. You need both. One is for receiving the files and one is for sending the files. If you are the one receiving a lot of files, just install the server and all your friends or colleagues can install the client version and send them to you, all the stuff. Alright, so if you've got it all installed, you just go to your programs folder, because it comes with a complete installer, so that no hassle there in regards of installing. Run the server edition. Now at first it'll look as if nothing happens, but it drops down immediately into your taskbar. So go down into your taskbar and press the small globe button. In the beginning it'll look like this for you, meaning that the server's not running. You have to go to setup, which is here. At the miscellaneous button, the last tab, you can choose, because I think at default is in Dutch, so choose English. Now this is the port number that the server is listening through for receiving files. So that, this number is a good number. Leave it as is, but make sure that your firewall is open as well. Otherwise, if your firewall blocks everything, you're not receiving anything, right? Go to company info, and you have to fill in a name here. Anything, it doesn't matter what, but you have to fill in a name. That's because of the communication with the server, the client. What you also have to do here is choose a path for where the files that you receive are going to be stored. Right? I just put it on my desktop. Make sure you press the save button, setting save. Then you have some other options, but these are not available in this version, and the policy is not available in the free version. Security is available. If you install the client version, you also have to install a company name or a name. Right? Now, if the client connects to the server, it sends that name. Now, if you have security on, that means that the server is going to check that name, and if that name is not in this list, it won't allow any connection. So that's an extra security option. On the other hand, people have to know on which port you're running the server, and what your IP address is, and what tool you're using. Right? So the EasyTCPtransfer at its default, it's pretty secure. And there are no security leaks as far as we know, but you know, people can be ingenious in that regards. Alright, that's done. I'll put that down here. I'll get rid of that one. Now I'll start the client, which I've got installed as well. There you go. Now I have the server installed on this computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the client connect to this computer and not on a computer somewhere else. When you run the client, you get this window. First thing you need to do is go to settings, make sure you have a company name filled in. If you haven't, it won't allow you to send files, right? So I just put in a name here called Xoops. Here you can choose a different layout for your skin, the way it looks. If you have a proxy server, because you're at work or whatever, fill in the details here. The default location, if you start sending files, it opens up a files browser window. Now if you choose a default location here, and I'll show you, I'll just choose this hard disk here, then it will right away go to that hard disk for you to choose files. Now here you have that port server number, which has to be the same as the server, right? And it's at default here. Now contacts, just set this up for you to save some time, because I'm posting this on YouTube and you're not allowed to post anything longer than 10 minutes. So you have to fill in a company name, but this is just a description name, so I put in my own computer as a test, and it's the local host. What you can also do is choose the local IP, which is this one. It's the same. And you're ready to start sending files. Right. If you have several servers here, because you can connect to several servers, then if you use this drop down, you'll get a list of all those that you've put in that contacts tab. There's only one now, so choose that, and it's as easy as this. Just start sending files. So I'll get my details and put it in. I'll just choose this relax TIFF, open, and as you can see here now, connections is 0 at the server. If I press send, it'll make a quick connection. It doesn't find the server. Oh, I have changed this. Excuse me. No. This is correct. It's just as simple as switching on the server, because I forgot to switch it on. Alright, press send. It made a quick connection. It sent over the information to the client, like your the name that you filled in on the server. This is your company name that you fill into the client, which is already filled in. Just press accept and start sending the file. And it's sending at the best possible internet speed that it has. It's done. Send at 7.1 megabytes per second. Close the window. If you want to choose more than one file and have it compressed, you can press this one, go to files, and then you can choose more files, and it'll compress them. It has the list here. It compresses them to one zip file, and it'll send that zip file to the server. What you can also do is choose a directory, and you'll have that whole directory zipped up and ready to go. I won't choose that one because it's a really large one. I'll choose, for instance, this one. I'll show you. Press OK. So it's chosen this folder. Compressed files is automatically switched on. And if I press send now, it'll start compressing, make it into a zip file. Same ritual as just before. I press send, and it sent that file over. And it sent it over as a file name called bestanden.zip, which is Dutch, but it means files.zip. And it's no problem if you do this a lot of time, because the server it'll save that file into the default destination folder, and if it receives the same file again, it'll put a unique key in front of the name, so it doesn't override anything, right? That's basically it. I mean, this is how you can send files at the best possible internet speed. I hope that this tool can be useful for you. I mean, try using MSN or Xfire or Skype. You'll notice that it's not that fast. Actually, it's really tedious. If you run a games clan or whatever, and you have a default location for saving all the files, for instance, all the maps that you've downloaded and stuff like that, or somebody else has downloaded them and want to send them to one central point, this is really good, because you set up the server. I have done this actually. You set up the server download path to my own personal website, so to say, where the files are stored. So somebody sends maps for Command & Conquer or whatever, and it's immediately into the download folder where other people can just use their browser to download those files again. So there are many options where you can use it for, and have a look at the website if you want to have some more information. There's some product news here. And there's also a support tab. If you have questions, just use the forum and ask them. If you're missing a feature, drop in a note and ask for it. This whole website has been set up like 2 days ago, so everything is clean and clear. Not much post there, but the other website was really old, from 2003, so it needed an overhaul, so to say. I hope you had some help with this tutorial, and you know where to find us if you have any questions. Cheers.